Gen Global or the Global Entrepreneurship Week headquarters in us out here in DC, what do we expect from our local partners? What are some things that they should keep in mind when they're deciding to host an event?
Yeah, I think at the very basic level, just be inclusive, right? There's going to be various stakeholders in your community excited, looking to get involved. So there's no reason why not to include them. I think a community is strongest when they work together. If you want to go fast, you go alone, right? According to the African proverb. But if you want to go far, you go together, and that's just as true for startup communities.
How do our partners make sure that their local events are registered with our national database?
Yeah, so we've been doing this now for a few years, 10 years as part of our celebration. And so we've learned how to hopefully make this as streamless as possible. So when you go to the genglobal.org website, you'll be able to go into GEW, select United States, and you'll be able to create an event. And creating an event is as simple as long as you have a profile, right? We want to make sure that we attribute it to the right person and the right organization. You'll be able to create an event, just enter the details, submit, and then we'll get it on our end. It'll be there, and I just have to approve. So part of that is just making sure that nobody's trying to spam different events. That's why we have that little approval process at the end. But once you submit it, that should be good to go.
One of the things that I want to make sure that our partners know from our Gen Global team is that you are excited about your community and your events, but we are just as excited for your events, your activities, your workshops, your discussions, and we want to know all of that. So please feel free either during the week or after, or we love to hear stories about what you're doing to set up your Global Entrepreneurship Week. Now that we're about 4 weeks out from GEW, we want to know what you're doing to celebrate entrepreneurs in your local community. So you can share those stories with us via email, on Facebook, on Twitter. We are constantly scouring our partner sites, our partner social media channels to see what's going on, what they're doing during the week, and we want to tell your story. So I think just letting our partners know how excited we are for their events is really important too.
We're here to support you, the entrepreneur. We have different resources, we have different stakeholders looking to jump on board, to do different events, programming, really to meet you and see how we can be supported as a cohesive community. Whether it's in our city level or state level or beyond.
Make sure that when you're visiting our website, thinking about starting events, or maybe trying to access those logos, they are on the GEW USA homepage, and you should be able to find that under the resources tab, and it should be labeled GEW Brand Resources. That webpage is a great guide for downloading high-resolution images or high-resolution photos. There's even some social media cards in there that you can use as a template if you'd like. And we also have our tenure badge, which is not a replacement for our GEW USA logo.
Something that came to mind the other day is, if you're ever confused about the logo, because there might be logos and badges and things like that. The main one is GEW USA. So you're going to see Global Entrepreneurship Week with the red USA lettering, and that, if you're ever in doubt, that is the one to use.
Perfect. And if anybody has questions about the right branding or the right logos, I think that's something that we get excited to hear about. So please bring your questions to us. You can always email me or email Steven. Ask us on Twitter or Facebook. We will get back to you and we'll send you the correct logo or whatever you need to help you promote your events.